All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kwitash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You West Indians, Seminole Indians, Haitians, and Brazilians, you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. All right, now what I want to get into today is the Book of Obadiah. All right. Now, this entire book concerns the nation of Edom, all right? Now, it breaks down who Esau Edom is, all right? And it also has future prophecies that concern Edom, okay? So, and who is Esau Edom, that is, all right? Esau Edom, all right? The nation of Edom today, all right? The descendants of Esau is the nation of Edom, all right? The Edomites, all right, the forefather of the Edomites is Esau, all right? So who are the Edomites today, all right? The Edomites today are the so-called white race, all right? That's the so-called white race, all right? Because the word Edom, all right, comes from the Hebrew word Adawam, which means red, all right? Because white people are not really white. They are red, all right? Because they are translucent. Their blood shows forth through their skin, all right? Even in the country, they're called what? Rednecks, all right? They turn red when they get mad, all right? The Edomites, all right? When you slap them, their skin turns red, man, all right? And that's why they're known as Esau Edom in the Bible, all right? Matter of fact, to prove that Edom, all right, is the descendants of Esau, let's prove it in the Bible, man, all right? Let's get it, all right? All right, so this is Genesis 36 and 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Yeah, so that was the inhabitants of Esau, man. All right, the Edomites, Mount Seir, all right, which today will be known as Mount Petra. All right, now when you Google Mount Petra, you can see what it looks like. All right, because ever since the beginning of time, all right, see the way the white man builds his architectures, the way Caucasians build their architectures. All right, it always looks the same since the beginning of time. Google Mount Petra, all right? That same type of architecture, all right? All right, is the same way that was built in Rome, all right? And America is the reincarnation of the Roman Empire, all right? The Capitol building looks exactly like that, all right, with all the pillars and all that, all right? And the Capitol building is the exact model of the Capitoline Hill building, all right? That was in the ancient Roman Empire, all right? So it says Genesis 36 and 8, thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom, all right? So it says the father, what I want to get, all right? Let's get that, all right? So it says, and these are the generations of Esau. Yeah, because it listed his whole generation. So then it said, these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. Again, that was their dwelling place, their inhabitants, Mount Seir. All right. So that's why in Ezekiel, the 35th chapter, which is also talking about Esau, all right, the Lord said to prophesy against Esau, man. All right, prophesy against this damn devil, man. All right, because you so-called white people, you are the devil, man. All right, you Caucasians, you are the devil, man. All right, starting with the elite banking families. All right, the wicked elite banking families like the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. All right, the Oppenheimers, the Hissingers. All right, they're the ones that control this entire planet Earth. All right, the scriptures say, Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. All right, so that means the wicked is ruling the planet Earth today. But who is the wicked? When you go into Malachi, all right, it tells you who that wicked is, all right, which is Esau Edom, the so-called white man, all right? He's the one that's ruling this planet Earth in wickedness, okay? So let's get back into Obadiah, okay? So it says Obadiah 1 and 1. The vision of Obadiah, and if I'm not mistaken, this was during the Babylonian captivity, all right, when the Israelites, all right, were in Babylon, all right, captive under King Nebuchadnezzar, all right, the Babylonian captivity, all right. The vision of Obadiah, all right, thus saith the Lord power concerning Edom, right? So this entire book, all right, the book of Obadiah concerns the nation of Edom, which is the so-called white race, right? We know that Esau, we know that the Edomites today are the so-called white race through the scriptures alone, all right, because, you know, the characteristics that it said that Esau, Edom would have. All right, if you got great wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the Bible, then you know that the Edomites today are the so-called white race. All right, but if you don't believe me, all right, if you have no great wisdom and knowledge, all right, of the Bible, all right, this is a book, right, called Who is Esau Edom? All right. Matter of fact, let me zoom out for a second. All right. All right, this is a book called Who is Esau Edom? All right, now when you go to the front page of the book, all right, it lets you know right here, life and history of Esau. All right, Esau was the firstborn of Isaac, and thus was heir to the birthright derived from the direct racial lineage of Adam to Noah to Abraham. Thus Esau was racially an Adamite, a Semite, a Hebrew, the racial stock of the white race. All right, so the Edomites are the so-called white race today. All right, so let me get let's get Romans the 9th chapter. All right, Romans 9. All right, Romans the 9th chapter. All right, I think it's the 13th verse. All right, so it says, as it is written, Jacob have I loved. Now, who is Jacob? All right, the second born son. All right, because Jacob and Esau were twin brothers, right? But Esau had a different pigment to him. All right, so it says, as it is written, Jacob have I loved. Jacob represents the nation of Israel. Who's the nation of Israel? You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you West Indians, Seminole Indians, Haitians, and Brazilians. All right, those are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. All right, not the people in Israel today. They're not the real Jews that the Bible speaks of. There are people known as Khazarians, and maybe I might get into that as well, because that's also written in the book of Esau Edom. Who is Esau Edom? All right, so it says, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Now this is way after. Now we know that Esau represents the Edomites. Esau is the forefather of Edomites, like we had established before. All right, Genesis 36:9, and these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. All right, so the forefather of the Edomites. All right, the forefather of the Edomites is Esau. So Esau represents the Edomites. All right, now this is way after. All right, Esau had died, Jacob had died. All right, so why is he still saying he hates Esau? Because it's not talking about actually Esau himself. It's talking about his descendants, which are the Edomites. All right, which is the so-called Caucasian race. All right, so as we read it here before, all right, it says, thus Esau was racially an Adamite, a Semite, a Hebrew, the racial stock of the white race. All right, so Esau represents the Caucasian race, the so-called Caucasian race, the white race. All right, so as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. So what does that mean? If the Lord hates Esau and Esau represents Edom, what does that mean? All right, that the Lord hates so-called white people, man. All right, see, this is what the Bible is talking about. All right, see, you people of the world got the wrong idea of who the Most High really is, man. All right, and how he acts and behaves and all that, man. All right, you see, it contrary to popular belief, the Most High does not love everybody. The Most High does not love everybody. Yes, the so-called white race is hated by the Most High, all right, and is also hated by the true servants and the prophets of the Lord, all right, because we're on the same path as the Lord, all right. We have the same mind as the Lord, all right, as lack of a better phrase, all right. We're on the same time as the Lord, all right. You know, lack of a better phrase, all right. as it is written, Jacob have I loved, because the servants of the Lord, all right, they hate what the Lord hates, and they love what the Lord loves, man. All right, we're literally on the same side. All right, the true prophets of the Lord are on the same side as he is, man, and his servants, man. All right, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. So what does that mean? The Lord hates the so-called white race, man. All right, the Lord hates Esau, Edom. All right, now we're going to get into the book of Obadiah. All right, 1 and 1. All right, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord power. All right, concerning Edom. So this whole chapter, which is one chapter long, all right, this book Obadiah is only one chapter long, all right, 21 verses, all right. This whole book concerns the nation of Edom, all right, which is the so-called white race, all right. So it says, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. All right. Behold, I have made thee behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. All right. So out of all the nations of the world, all right, that's what the word heathen represents. All right. It represents the other nations. All right, that aren't Israelites, man. So all the other nations, all right, out of all the heathen nations of the world, all right, you're the smallest. All right, you're the lowest of the low, you so-called white people, Esau, Edom. All right, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Yet all throughout the earth, you so-called white people are hated by these other races, man. All right, because you are the devil. All right, you are the wicked. All right, that the Bible speaks of. All right, starting with the elite banking families. All right, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. All right, the other banking families. All right, you got the the Soros, or the Oppenheimers, the Hissingers. All right, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Yeah, because the whole world is in mourning right now, man. Right, because the scriptures say that. Let's get that. All right. Let's get that. All right. So this is Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. And right now, righteous people don't rule this planet Earth. This planet Earth is being ruled in wickedness, because look who is ruling. The wicked. All right. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. He is known as the wicked. All right. The so-called white race, the Edomite race. He is known as the wicked in the book of Malachi, the first chapter. All right, they are known as the border of wickedness. That's that wicked race that the Bible is talking about, the so-called white race. All right, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. All right, nobody on earth is rejoicing right now. The whole earth is not rejoicing in unison, man. All right, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Yeah, this whole earth is in mourning, because look who's ruling. The wicked. All right, the wicked is ruling right now. All right, the scriptures say that the earth is giving into the hands of the wicked. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And that's why this whole earth is mourning, man. All right, people committing suicide left and right, man. All right, people want to die and not live, man, because we're living in hell, man. All right, because look who is ruling. Esau, Edom, the so-called white race, the so-called white man. Esau, Edom, man. All right. Again, the racial stock of the white race. All right. So it says, behold, I have made thee a small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. All right. So out of all the nations of earth, the Lord made you the smallest. All right. He made you a base, man. All right. You're not the so-called white race is nothing but scum. Esau, Edom is scum, man. All right. All right. And you're the only people on earth that will receive no mercy from the Lord, man. All right, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Matter of fact, all right, where's that at? Y'all, hold on. Let me get a scripture real quick. All right, to go along with Obadiah 1 and 2, it says, behold, I had made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. Yeah, so out of all the nations of the planet Earth, out of all the races, I should say, out of all the races on the planet Earth, all right, you are the lowest of the low. Esau, Edom, the so-called white race, all right, the Caucasian race, all right. Let's get that. I think it's like that, actually. All right. So the book of Job, the 30th chapter, all right, is also talking about Esau, Edom, the so-called white race, all right? They are children of fools. Yeah, you so-called white people are fools, man. That's why when so-called black people look at you do dumb shit, they be like, oh, that's that white people shit. That's that white people shit. Because everything you so-called white people do is foolish, man. All right? Everything y'all do is foolish, man. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. All right. So out of all the races of the planet Earth, you're the basest. You're the lowest, man. All right. Yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. Yeah, you so-called white people, you're the most vile people on the planet Earth. They were viler than the earth. All right. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth, all right? Yeah, you so-called white people are the most profane and vile on the planet Earth, man, all right? Look at y'all, man. Y'all nothing but dirty as hell. Y'all dirty as hell, man. Y'all were living in the caves during the times of the Byzantine Empire, man. We pushed you out in the caves, all right, when we were ruling the planet Earth, man, all right? We pushed you, we had you in the Caucasus Mountains, man. All right, that's why you so-called white people are known as Caucasian. All right, the word Caucasian means cave dweller. All right, because y'all dwelt in the caves of the Caucasus Mountains. All right, before the time of the Renaissance era, before you guys came back into power, man. All right, because the word Renaissance means rebirth. Rebirth of what? You so-called white people coming back into power, man. Because before the Byzantine Empire, you guys were ruling, man. All right. Esau, Edom was ruling, all right. The Edomites was ruling, all right, with the Greek Empire, the the Roman Empire, all right. Y'all were ruling, all right, and y'all ruling right now, all right. So let's go back into Obadiah. So that matches up with this right here, Obadiah 1 and 2. That's the precept for it, all right. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Yeah, so out of all the races of the planet Earth, you are the smallest, all right? Thou art greatly despised. Yeah, everyone hates the so-called white man. He said, every race on earth hates the so-called white race, all right? We can see through your wickedness, man, all right? So that's why it says right here, all right, they were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth, okay? So it says, the pride of thy heart had deceived thee, all right? So the pride of Esau, Edom, the so-called white race, all right, has deceived, because the most proud people on the planet Earth is the so-called white race, all right? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, all right? Look at you white people here in America, man. All right, the proudest people on this planet Earth thinking that nothing is going to happen to America. This place is about to be done out here, man. All right, the pride of thy heart has deceived thee. Yeah, your pride has deceived you, man. You so-called white people, you have no idea what's getting ready to come to you, man. All right, the Lord, when he comes back, Yahushai, all right, when he comes back with the angels, he's getting ready to destroy the hell out of you, man. He's getting ready to take you down, all right, pursuing to Isaiah the 3rd chapter. Isaiah 63. All right, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? All right, that's talking about Yahushai, man. All right, doing so much killing to the nation of Edom. All right, it says that it looks like he's gonna kill so many Edomites. All right, when he returns, that is gonna look like he was stomping on grapes, man. That he came out of a wine press, man. All right, it says the pride of thy heart has deceived thee. Thou dwellest in the clefts of the rocks. Yeah, you dwelt in the clefts of the rocks, in the Caucasus Mountains. All right, that's where y'all came from before y'all came back into power during the Renaissance era, man. All right, the pride of thy heart has deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks. Yeah, you so-called white people have dwelt in the clefts of the rocks, in the caves. That's why you known as Caucasians. You come from the Caucasus Mountains. All right, the word Caucasian means cave dweller. All right, whose habitation is high. Yeah, because you so-called white people, all right, Edomites, all right, you like to build skyscrapers, all right, your habitation is high, man, all right. The pride of thy heart has deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, man. All right, you like to build big buildings, tall buildings, skyscrapers, man. All right, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Yeah, because like we read in the beginning of the verse, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee. All right, you so-called white people, y'all think y'all you are the most proudest people on the planet Earth. That's why it says right here, who shall bring me down to the ground? That's how you so-called white people think. All right, starting with the elite banking families. All right. You so-called white people think you're gonna rule this planet Earth forever and ever. Hell no, man. All right. It says that saith in his heart. Matter of fact, let me start from the top. All right. The pride of thy heart has deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Yeah, that's the pride of you so-called white people, starting with the elite banking families, all right? Because they're the ones that rule and control this entire earth, all right, in every aspect, man. They control the food supply, the water supply, the education system, all right? They control everything, man. So they saith in his heart, in their hearts, all right? Heart meaning their mind, all right? They saith in their heart, in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground, all right? But the Most High is going to bring you down to the ground, man. He's getting ready to take you down from the rulership of this planet Earth, because you have ruled it in wickedness, man. All right, and it's a beautiful thing, and that's what's going to happen when Yahweh comes back, the Messiah, man. All right, read Isaiah 63, man. All right, woo-hoo-hoo. All right, so let's continue on. All right, so it says, verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. Yeah, the so-called white man, he exalts himself as the eagle, all right? And that's his symbol. That's been the so-called white man's symbol since the beginning of time, all right? Look at the back of the dollar bill. What is on it? The eagle. Look at the back of the quarter. What is on it? The eagle. What is the national animal of America? The eagle, man, all right? Because this is the so-called white man's kingdom, all right? Esau, Edom. All right, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. All right, when y'all ruled during the time of the Greek Empire, what was on the coin? All right, the eagle. When you so-called white people ruled during the time of the Roman Empire, what was on the coin? The eagle, man. All right, the eagle has always been the symbol of you so-called white people, the Edomites. All right, which is you so-called white people today. All right. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. Yeah, you exalt yourself as the eagle, man. You think you just proud, man. All right, thinking nothing can happen to America. All right, and though it says, and though thou set thy nest among the stars. Yeah, they have set their nest amongst the stars, man. It's called the ISS, the International Space Station, man. You have set your nest amongst the stars, man. All right. So it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. Yeah, the Lord is getting ready to bring you so-called white people down, man. All right, Esau, Edom, man. All right, you are the wicked race that the Bible speaks of, man. All right, you're the wicked race on this planet Earth. All right, so it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. All right. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? Yeah, because the so-called white man, all right, Esau, Edom, all right, the so-called white race, all right, they don't stop when they had enough, man. All right, they don't stop when they had enough. That's why they bully all these other nations, man. All right, when they go out to war in all these other nations, man. All right, it says, would they not have stolen till they had enough? All right, yeah, because the white, he just keeps on wanting and wanting more. All right, he even hates his own race, man. All right, that's why you got peasant Edomites out here living. All right, homeless Edomites. All right, that's a so-called wicked race, man. All right, that's why you got homeless Edomites, all right, especially ones that been in the military and all that, man. All right, you got your six-pack Joe Schmo Edomite, right? White man that's walking from the liquor store, all right, ready to go back home and just down some beers and all that, man. All right, if thieves came to thee, all right, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? would they have not stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they have not leave some grapes? Yeah, would you not leave some grapes? All right. But they take everything. All right. The so-called white man, starting with the elite banking families, again, because they're the ones that rule the entire earth, all the way down to the peasant Edomite. All right. They're the ones that rule the entire planet earth. All right. They have raped and robbed the whole planet earth, man. All right. Raped and robbed and murdered this whole planet earth. All right. You Edomites, man. You so-called white people, man. All right. Everywhere you went on the planet earth in history, man. All right. All you did was rape, rob, murder, kill, steal, commit genocide. All right. So it says, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All right. And he's being revealed. How he's being revealed. All right. Through the prophets of the Lord, man. The prophets of the Lord are out on the highways and hedges teaching you the scriptures, letting you know who that wicked man of the Bible is, man. All right. The man of sin. All right. The son of perdition, who is Esau, Edom, the so-called white race. All right. Starting with the elite banking families, man. All right. How are the things of Esau searched out? And it's the Most High that gave the true prophets of the Lord that knowledge. All right. To teach and wake up the elect, man. All right. The house of David. All right. So it says, hold on, let me get a scripture real quick. Let me get Amos 3. All right. So it says, Amos 3, surely the Lord power will do nothing but reveal his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Yeah, all right. The secrets, all the secrets and the dark sayings, because the Bible is a puzzle, man. All right. The entire Bible is a puzzle, is a parable. All right. But the true prophets of the Lord know how to break down the Bible, because it was given to them from up on high, man. All right. So it says the Lord God will do nothing but reveal his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Yeah. So all the secrets and the mysteries of the Bible, all the dark sayings and parables. All right. The true prophets of the Lord, they understand them. They know how to break them down, man. All right. They're the ones that are the true scholars of the Bible, all right? Not you so-called white people, all right? You Edomite scholars, man, all right? So it says, surely the Lord power will do nothing but reveal his secrets unto his servants, the prophets, all right? So all the prophets of the Lord, we know all the secrets of the Bible, all right? And I'm not going to, say that, part of the elect or anything, all right? I'm trying to be humble and not say we, because I have no idea if I'm going to be part of that elect, man. All right, I pray to the Lord that, that I'm part of that number, all right? And part of his true teachings and all that, man. All right. Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto the servants, the prophets. All right. And that's how and because we know the prophets and the servants of the Lord know the secrets of the Bible, that's how we're able to reveal who Esau, Edom is, man. All right. The son of perdition, man. All right. The wicked one. All right. So it says, how the things of Esau searched out, how are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy, all right, have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Matter of fact, I want to get a preset real quick. Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. I thought I had one. All right, so it says, shall I not in that day, saith Yahweh, even destroy the wise men at Edom? Yeah, so the Lord is going to destroy you Edomites, man. All right, especially you ones that are on high, man. All right, which is the so-called white race. That's who you Edomites are today, man. The so-called white race. All right, the Lord said, it says, shall I not in that day, saith Yahweh, even destroy the wise men at Edom? All right, yeah, you so-called white people in high places, man. All right, like you presidents, you senators, all right, the Congress and the government, all right, the elite banking families that control all of that, all right. Shall I not in that day, save the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, all right, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? O thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. Yeah, so you Edomites, all right, every one All right, not just 2 or 3 Edomites or 4 Edomites or 1,000. No, every single one of you Edomites. All right, every one of the mount of Esau. Esau represents the nation of Edom. All right, you Edomites, you so-called white people today, man. All right, and thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter, because that's what the Lord is getting ready to do, man. All right, is take down Esau Edom when he comes back. All right, this is what we're waiting for the Lord to do. All right, this is what the Most High, this is what the true prophets and the true servants, all right, are waiting for the Most High, his son to do, man. All right, to send his son down here, Yahushua, all right, to destroy these nations, man, and set our people back on high again. All right, and they're the ones that's going to be under us, under our foot, and we're going to rule over them. The scriptures say the last shall be first and the first shall be last, man. All right, and they ruled it in wickedness. And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob. All right, Jacob represents the Israelites. All right, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. All right, so you have to be cut off by slaughter, like it says right here. All right, in the end, and that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. Why? It says right here, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob. Jacob represents the Israelites. Who are the Israelites? You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, man. So everything you so-called white people, all right, you Edomites, everything that you have done to the Israelites, putting them in slavery, all right, because the Native Americans are Israelites too. You slaughtered over 100 million of them, all right. You put the tribe of Judah, the so-called black man that came over here on slave ships into slavery. Then you impressed the entire northern kingdom, all right, which is the Puerto Ricans and all the Latin tribes, you Mexicans, you Dominicans, all right, you Brazilians, all right, Argentinians, everyone in South America, all right, Central America, you Mexicans, all right, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob. Yeah, so everything you did to the Lord's chosen people, Negroes, Latinos, you Native Americans, for the violence you have, for the way you have dealt against us, man. All right, and still today, it's not what you did, it's what you're still doing. All right, look how you're ruling over us in wickedness with your unrighteous decrees, man. All right, you have made our people turn into happy people, man. All right, you have destroyed our people to the point of no return, man. All right, our people are bugged out here, man. All right, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Yeah, because when Yahushua comes back, all right, you so-called white people, you Edomites, all right, you're going into slavery, all right, for 1,000 years, all right, you're going into slavery because you put his chosen people into slavery, all right. The Lord said, whoever put his people into slavery are going into slavery, man. All right, it tells you that in Revelations. Matter of fact, let's get it. Revelation 13th chapter. All right, Revelation 13 and 10. All right, so it says, he that leadeth in the captivity shall go into captivity. So who put us into captivity? All right, all the other nations and Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right, but who gave us the hardest captivity? Esau Edom, all right, with the Greeks, all right, with the Romans, and now, because America is just nothing but the reincarnation, all right, of the Roman Empire, all right. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, all right. So the saints are the Israelites. These are what the Israelites are waiting for, all right, for the Messiah to come back. So we put you in captivity, just like you had us in the captivity, man. All right. So it says right here, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. And it's going to get into that even when I keep reading. All right. All right. So let's keep reading. It says, in the day that stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them. But thou shouldest not have looked in the day of thy brother, in the day that he became a stranger, neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Hold on, let me read that again. But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother. Whoo! All right, because Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, he is our evil twin brother. All right, because we come from the same we come from Isaac, man. Isaac had Jacob and Esau, man. He's our evil twin brother. He broke the brotherly covenant, man. All right, so now look what he's doing to us now. All right, you damn right he broke the brotherly covenant. All right, matter of fact, let's see if I can get that. I think that's in Amos, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Amos 1, I think it might be. I'm not sure. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so it says, and I will cut off the inhabitants from Ashdod, and him that holdeth the scepter from Ashkelon. All right, Ashkelon is dealing with the Philistines. All right, and I will turn my hand against Ekron, and all the remnant of the Philistines, shall perish. All right, saith the Lord power. All right, thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Lord Yahweh. All right, it says thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, all right, and for 4, because that represents the nation of Edom right now, all right, Tyrus, all right. I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, and remember not the brotherly covenant, man. All right, so Esau, Edom, he didn't remember the brotherly covenant, man. All right, you so-called white people, you have did nothing but destroy Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, West Indians, Seminole Indians, Haitians, and Brazilians, man. All right, those are the Lord's chosen people. All right, the Israelites. All right, so it says, but thou shouldest. All right, matter of fact, let me go. Let me see something real quick. Let me go back over here. All right. I just wanted to check something real quick. All right. It says, but thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother, in the day that he became a stranger. Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah. And that's what you have done, man. All right. In the day of their destruction, you have rejoiced over us. You so-called white people, when you had us in slavery, man, you loved it, man. When you had destroyed our people, all right, did nothing but destroy it. You loved it, man. You loved it, all right. Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. Yeah, again, you so-called white, you are the most proud people on the planet Earth, all right. Thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. Yeah, because the Lord was only a little displeased with us, all right, but you further the affliction, all right, because the Lord put us into slavery, all right, because of our wickedness, all right. That's the reason why the Lord put our people in your hands, all right, Esau, Edom's hands, all right. But you furthered the affliction, man. Matter of fact, let's get that, all right? A little displeased, all right? Let's see if I think it's in the book of Isaiah, all right? Further the affliction. I think this. Oh, man, I can't find it. All right, hold up a sec, all right? Little displeased. All right, yeah. So, Zechariah. Okay. I don't know why I said Ezekiel or Isaiah. All right. So, Zechariah 1:15, and I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased. All right, talking about us, and they helped forward the affliction, man. All right, so you just kept going with the wickedness, with the destruction of our people, my people. All right, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. All right. So it says, neither shouldest thou stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape, neither shouldest thou have delivered up those at his that did remain in the day of distress. All right, now this is the future. All right, this is what's going to happen to you Edomites in the future. Get ready. All right, for the day of the Lord. All right, for the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. Yeah, so when the Lord comes back, he's getting ready to destroy all the nations. Not some, all the heathen, it says. All right, the heathen represents the other nations. All right, the people who aren't Israelites. All right, for the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. So when Yahweh Shai comes back, the Son, all right, the Son of the Most High, Yahweh, all right, he's getting ready to destroy all the nations. All right, what did the Lord say in I think it's Joel 2 or 3 when he said he's going to gather all the nations in the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is World War 3. All right, for the day of the Lord, for the day of Yahweh. All right, when you read it in the Hebrew, the actual name of the Lord is right here, wherever you see the word Lord in all caps. All right, when you read it in the Hebrew, that's where the Lord's name is at. All right, and the Lord's name is Yahweh. All right, it's not Yahweh. All right, it's not Jehovah. All right, it's not Ahiah or any of these bugged out names. It's not Allah. It's none of that bullshit, man. All right, for the day of Yahweh, all right, is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. So everything you other nations have done to our people, all right, because we're the Lord's chosen people, the Israelites, all right? We're the apple of the Lord's eye, man. So everything you have done to us, man, guess what the Lord is getting ready to do to you, man? All right? For the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. All right, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. Yeah, because not only Edom had us in slavery and destroyed our people throughout the time of history, all right, throughout the course of time, all right. You also had the Ishmaelites. Ooh, the Ishmaelites, all right. They had us in slavery too. The Ishmaelites is the Arab nation, the so-called Arab nation. Their true nationality is Ishmael, all right. They had us in slavery, all right. That was part of their customs, putting people into slavery, man. All right, read the book called there's a book called Slavery in the Arab World. All right, I think that's the name of the book if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this book right here. All right, Slavery in the Arab World. But you dumbass niggas, all right, you simple ass niggas want to follow the religion of the Arab, man. All right, you want to be Muslims and Islam, all that fucking nonsense, man. It's nothing but bullshit, man. All right. Islam comes from the worship of the moon god known as Hubal. All right, because that's why the symbols of Islam is the moon with the crescent moon with the star in the middle, because that's what it comes from, the worship of the moon god known as Hubal or Hubble. All right, and that's what NASA named the telescope after, the Hubble telescope, because what does the Hubble telescope look into, man? Space, where the sun and the moon is at. All right, they named it after the moon god, the Hubal telescope, man. All right, it says for the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. All right, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. Yeah, and the Moabites had us in slavery too. The Moabites are the Chinese. Okay. Every nation had their hand in the cookie jar when it comes to our slavery. Every nation had, us in slavery. It tells you that in the Psalms, the 83rd chapter. All right. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain. All right, the holy mountain represents the nation of Israel. All right, for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. All right, so the Lord is getting ready to come back to do something, man. All right, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. Mount Zion, deliverance is only for the nation of Israel, but Mount Zion, all right, but upon Mount, because all these other nations are going to be destroyed. But then the Lord said, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, all right, because deliverance and salvation is only for the nation of Israel. It's not for any other nation, man. All right. The Lord, Yahushua, the Messiah, he only died on the cross for the nation of Israel, all right. But that's another video for another day, another lesson for another day, all right. But upon Mount Zion, because Zion represents the nation of Israel, all right? Zion is another word for Israel, all right? The word Zion comes from the Hebrew word to Zion, all right, which means monument, because we're the Lord's monument. The nation of Israel represents the Lord, all right? We're his chosen people, man, all right? But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, all right? And there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. Yeah, because when we rule this planet Earth, everything is going to be ours, man. All right, all the gold on the planet Earth, all the finest woods and the gemstones and the gold and the silver, everything is going to be ours, literally. All right, every nation is going to bring their possessions to us, the Holy Land. All right, when we rule the planet Earth in righteousness, when Yahushua comes back, man. All right. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness. Yeah, because when the Israelites return back to the land, right, the whole earth is going to be ruled in righteousness. All right, there's not going to be no more wars on the planet Earth. It lets you know that. All right, in Isaiah the 2nd chapter, that's one of the prophecies. All right, when the Israelites return to the land, there's not going to be any more wars on earth. That's how we know that the people in Israel today are not the real Jews that the Bible speaks of. All right, those are a people known as Khazarians. All right, Khazarians who derive from the Khazarian Empire. They're Amalekites, all right, which is the top tribe of Esau, Edom. All right, they're pretending to be the people of the Lord, man. And we already know that the Lord hates Esau, Edom, the so-called white race. All right, the Amalekites is who over in the land of Israel today, which is the top tribe of Esau, Edom, man. All right, and what did the Lord say that he was going to do to Amalek? All right, Amalek, what do you say? A war upon Amalek from generation to generation. If I'm not mistaken, I'm all bugged out over here. I'm typing too fast. I can't type right. All right. So it says right here, Exodus 17 and 16. All right. For he said, because Yahweh has sworn that Yahweh will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. And Amalek is who's over there at the land of Israel today, man. All right. That's why they're constantly at war. The Lord said he was going to have war with Amalek from generation to generation because they're not the true people that's supposed to be over there. That's not their land, man. All right. That's not their land. They're not supposed to be over there. That land has been stolen, all right, from the true Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, Seminole Indians, Haitians, and Brazilians, man. All right. You are the true chosen people of the book. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. All right. So it says, all right, now this is the good part, all right. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. Yeah, the house of Jacob and the house of Joseph is talking about the northern and the southern kingdom of Israel. All right, because the northern and southern kingdom, because Israel, all right, was split into two kingdoms, all right, after the death of King Solomon, man. All right, you have the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, but it's going to be one kingdom again in the kingdom of heaven, all right? So it says, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. Now, what is stubble? Something that burns up easily, or something that's left, all right, the little ashes and the little stubble that's left behind, you know, when something is burnt up, all right, when something is consumed in fire, all right. So it says, in the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, in the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them, all right, and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord, for Yahweh has spoken it. Whoo! All right, so when the Lord comes back, all right, Yahushua, All right, you Edomites are going into slavery for 1,000 years, and after slavery, all right, after those 1,000 years of slavery, we're going to take the entire nation of Edom, we're going to ball them up and burn them, all right, and there's never going to be an Edomite ever again on this planet Earth, all right. There's never going to be a so-called white man, all right, a Caucasian, a so-called Caucasian on this planet Earth ever again, all right. Let's read it, all right. Obadiah 1:18, and the house of Jacob, all right, shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, all right, and they shall kindle in them, meaning we're gonna burn them up, all right. After that 1,000 years of slavery, hardcore slavery, you're gonna be in chains and shackles, Esau, you so-called white people, all right. And they shall kindle in them, all right, meaning we're going to burn them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. So we're going to burn the entire race, all right, of Esau, the Edomite race, and there's never going to be an Edomite ever again, all right, you so-called white people, and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. There shall never be, it says, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. So there's never going to be Edomite ever again on this planet Earth, all right? So this world can never be ruled in wickedness, man. It's going to be ruled in righteousness, all right? For Yahweh has spoken it, all right? And they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they of the plain of the Philistines. All right, let me read that again. And they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they of the plain of, and they of the plain the Philistines, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead. All right, all right. And the captivity of this host of the children of Israel shall possess that of the Canaanites, all right. Yeah, because the land of Canaan was given unto us, all right. That's part of the Holy Land, all right. And the because what did the Lord say to Abraham? I shall give you the land of Canaan, something like that, roughly paraphrasing. And the captivity of this host of the children of Israel shall possess that of the Canaanites, even unto Zarephath, and the captivity of Jerusalem, which is in Zephirah, all right, shall possess the cities of the south, right, and saviors shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau, all right, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's, all right, because the kingdom of heaven is really the Lord's kingdom, man, Yahweh's kingdom, all right. It's really Yahweh's kingdom, and he's going to share his air with us, man. We're going to rule with him. It's really his kingdom, all right? The kingdom of heaven is really his, all right? But he's going to give it to us. He's going to share it with us. We're going to rule. He's going to share his throne with us, man, with us. I mean, the elect, all right? He's going to share air. He's going to share his throne with the elect, all right? The 144,000 and the 1/3, all right? And Lord willing, I'll be part of that number. Baba Kushal, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rakah Kwitash. All right, Aman. All right. So what I wanted to get was that. All right. Shared heirs. All right. Something I forgot how it goes. All right. Romans 8:17 is it? All right, and if the children then be heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, we're going to be joint heirs. He's going to share his throne with us, man. All right, Yahweh Shai. All right. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may also be glorified together. All right. So he's going to share his throne with us, man, because it's really his kingdom, and he's just going to share it with us, all right? And we're going to rule with him, all right? And every other nation is going to be underneath our feet, man, all right? Because the Lord is taking back the rulership of this planet Earth, man, and that's the kingdom of heaven, all right? And we're going to rule forever and ever and ever and ever, and we're never going to come down from that rulership, and we're going to be immortals, all right? We're going to live forever, Lord willing. I'm part of that number, all right? And saviors shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the Mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. And that's how you know with the last verse, all right, that shows you that the Edomites are going to be ruling when the Lord comes back, all right, that they still exist, all right, because you got these bugged out people, all right, saying that Esau, Edom don't exist no more. You bugged out your mind, man, all right, like we read in Esau, Edom, all right, let's get that again, all right. So it says Esau was the firstborn of Isaac, and thus was heir to the birthright derived from the direct racial lineage of Adam to Noah to Abraham. Thus Esau was racially an Adamite and a Semite and a Hebrew, all right? The racial stock of the white race, all right? The white race, all right? The white race on earth is still here, man, all right? The so-called Caucasian man, all right? So it says, and the Savior shall come up on Mount Zion to judge Mount Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. Yeah, we're going to take back, all right? The Lord is taking back rulership of this planet Earth, all right? Because this is his world, all right? It was created for the nation of Israel. That's who the Lord created the earth for, all right? For the nation of Israel, because we were meant to be immortal, man. And that's how the Lord is going to have us, all right? The corruption shall put on incorruption, all right? And the mortal shall put on immortality. It tells you that in, I think that's 2 Corinthians or 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter, all right? So that's basically it, man, all right? Broke down the book of Obadiah, which represents the nation of Edom, Esau, all right? Which is the so-called white race, man, all right? The racial stock of the white race, the so-called Caucasian man, all right? That's who Esau, Edom is today. The Lord hates you so-called white people, and that's why what we went through here today in this chapter, right? It's all talking about you so-called white people, man. All right, but you are people who are bugged out, all right, and don't know nothing about the Lord, all right, or the scriptures or the Bible. Think this is a white man's book. You must be out your dang mind, man. The Bible condemns the so-called white race, the so-called white man, all right. He's going into slavery when Yahweh Shai comes back, all right. So with that being said, I want to say call Halayim, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Quitash. All right. And Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you Seminole Indians, West Indians, Haitians, and Brazilians. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of, all right? So with that being said, shalom, shalom, until next time.